Hey, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into today's reading. Today's reading is going to be for Aries for April 1st through the 7th. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless. So whenever you see it is meant for you to see, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post. And if you feel like it may resonate with somebody else, go ahead and share it to that person. Thank you everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes to my channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so much. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. And once we reach that milestone, I'm doing a giveaway. And if you want to see how you can win a free reading from me, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm excited. Let's see what's going on. As you know, tomorrow is the eclipse, y'all. So, you know, they up to doing some shit. God, Holy Spirit, come around like prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Aries. Yeah, so the truth is out with the Page of Swords energy. It's something about the truth is out about your strength, about you being too strong and too pure. But it's something about you speaking the truth about the gossip. They can't stop it. They can't stop you from speaking the truth. They can't stop the truth from coming out about the lies that they told. And that's why they're in the that's why they're in the Nine of Swords. Heavy anxiety, stress, and anxious as fuck. And having nightmares and shit. Because the truth is still coming out and you're still speaking the truth. With the Page of Swords energy, it's like it's like the truth is getting exposed about all the gossip and lies that they told. They're upset in the Nine of Swords because you're in the Nine of Cups of putting yourself first and, you know, doing what you need to do and your wish fulfillment is coming in. That's why. Because the truth is out and they know that you're getting wish fulfillment and they know they can't stop that from happening. Let's go. What we got? We about to see. Let's just do this. Like, same old shit, different day. So they're in the Nine of Swords. Ooh. So with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it's basically they're still lying, but all of the lies have come to a complete end. They don't want to stop lying. Somebody is still lying. Don't get it twisted. They're still lying, but it's over. They don't want to accept the fact that this shit is over. They're denying the inevitable with the Ten of Swords energy. It's the fact of they couldn't stop you from putting up your boundaries or stop this from coming to an ending, and you put up your boundaries to the lies with the Lovers card. These lovers that somebody could have had has put up boundaries and blocked them out and put an ending to this shit because of their lies. Yeah, they're going through a tower. Because if somebody was effing with multiple people, say it was multiple people that they were doing this sex magic with and constantly relying on them to come back, and they kept lying to them to keep some shit ongoing, that shit is over. Tower card. They're going through the tower. That shit been over. But people already set boundaries. This is an inevitable ending. This has already happened, basically, and they keep trying to resist the inevitable. It's like they're trying to say anything they can to these lovers, multiple people, to try to stop them from cutting them off, but a decision has been made. They keep trying to stall a decision that's already been made with the Two of Swords coming out sideways. Yeah, with lies, but it's like everybody already know what's up. People have walked away, but they're refusing to walk away, even though everybody has already walked away from them. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, they're refusing to walk away of this. They could be refusing to walk away from a house and their home. So somebody could be staking out somebody's home or coming over somebody's house, because it's like somebody could be losing their shit and they're trying to stay in front of somebody's house. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's for somebody. But they could be refusing to leave, but it's more so they're refusing to just move on, even though everybody has set boundaries. Everybody knows they're lying. Nobody wants to hear it. With the Nine of Pentacles coming out here, it's something about this house, home, this money, and this estate that they're self-destructing over and fighting amongst each other about, these third-party individuals, because this change is coming in. You could be traveling soon and everything is being balanced out. This change is coming in, justice is being served and everything is being balanced out. You could be traveling soon, but they're upset about this shit, about what you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, ability. There's a Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, whoever was doing all of this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo, Santeria, that's being forced to reflect on their past actions with the Seven of Pentacles energy. Because like with this King of Wands, there's something about that, something about them being forced to reflect on their past actions with this King of Wands energy. Oh shit. Meanwhile, you're still moving forward in the right direction. It's something that they did in the past to receive a win that they're getting caught up for now. because of your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. But they're reflecting on their past actions of working with this King of Wands energy, both of them doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria, possibly over a leader energy. And they're upset about this because they wanted to put a depth to your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. Like, that's just what it is. They couldn't do it though. That they thought if they put a depth to your forward movement, a depth to you being focused on what you need to do and your purpose, the Wheel of Fortune would turn in their favor. But the Wheel of Fortune turned in your favor because of the fact of everything got illuminated with the Ace of Wands and this magic that they did. Because everybody has truth, proof, and tangible evidence of what's going on. And you kept moving forward in the right direction with the Three of Wands energy. And they know your harvest is coming in towards you. And they know that there's nothing that they can do about it. These people that partnered up together to try to sacrifice you are being forced to let go because of they're going through judgment. But also the people that they partnered up with are letting them go, and because of this judgment coming in. This judgment has come in, and this cycle has come to a complete end with the World card, and they're feeling absolutely helpless and powerless with the Eight of Swords energy. There's nothing that they can do about this. They feel absolutely, they have no power when it comes to this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in towards you, and they know it's a missed opportunity to try to keep it hidden from you anymore with the Moon card and the Four of Cups. They know this shit is over. Through all the lies and hidden illusions that they're caught the fuck up, all this defamation of character, all the lies, the gossip, the hoodoo voodoo santeria, 2, 3, 4 on the clock when I said this. They know this shit is over. They know this shit is over. They know it's a missed opportunity, especially when it comes to some type of marriage and or trying to force you into some type of harvest. 4-4 could be significant, or force themselves into your harvest that's coming in. It's a 4-4. That's just what it is. You already pulled your energy back. You could have pulled your energy back from a marriage, but it's something also about a marriage being investigated. They're caught the fuck up. So if it's like, if somebody was trying to force you into some type of commitment because of the fact that this marriage is getting investigated, they could have put you in a false marriage and they're getting caught the fuck up for it, and they're blocked from your forward movement. They're blocked from coming with you with the Knight of Wands energy. They wanted to cause blockages on your path. It's something about them. They can't cause blockages within an investigation anymore or stop you from pulling your energy back. You pulled your energy back, you blocked them, and you move forward with the Knight of Wands energy. And they've been trying to bind you with the Devil card, with hoodoo voodoo santeria, black magic, sex magic, but it's whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with. They've been trying to bind you to lies and illusions, but they're heartbroken because the truth is still coming out with the Knight of Swords about all of their lies and betrayals. They wanted to bind you to be able to betray you. They can't. They're being forced to let go of this money. They don't have a choice because you already set boundaries with the Seven of Wands energy, and you're in your soul purpose with the Eight of Pentacles energy. And they're getting caught up for using their job to try to keep some to try to deceiving people around them, tricking people to try to keep this Six of Pentacles, this money and prosperity that belongs to you, hidden from you. That shit is a divine timing ending because you're speaking the truth. Everybody is seeking the truth, and people are receiving the truth. When it comes to this message with the Eight of Wands energy, they wallowing in self-pity and crying because they don't want to let this shit go. But all bridges and ties to you have been burnt with the Four Swords energy, and they're upset about that shit because everybody has awakened to their abuse of power with the Hierophant card, and they can't delay this anymore. Everything has been exposed with the Sun card. They can't delay your forward movement. That's just what it is. But it's something about, they feel like a fucking fool for this shit. They're really mad about this because they feel like a fool because everybody knows your innocence because of your determination, willpower to keep moving forward. They're fighting about your determination to keep moving forward despite everything that they've done. But it's also these lovers that they had. They were really naive about this with the Page of Cups energy, and they don't want to walk away from you because they're going through a tower. Meanwhile, you're reaching new heights and trajectories. They're pissed off about this because no matter what they do, they're caught the fuck up. You're not, though. Because you're innocent. And that's why they're wallowing in self-pity, crying and shit over spilled milk, over shit that they've already done. Because these lies that they already told got them caught the fuck up. There's nothing they can do about it. There's an investigation that's over. They feel ostracized, and they feel ostracized because the lovers, if this person had multiple lovers at one point in time, You know what I'm saying? If they had multiple lovers and they were lying to these lovers to get them to work with them, to help them do bullshit, they not helping them do bullshit anymore because they woke the fuck up and found out the truth. They're not playing with these people. They're not playing with them no more. It's a death. It's something about an investigation into multiple unalivings that's over. They were really naive when it came to this tower because they got investigated for all these lies that they told. And these people that they were working with to keep some shit going has basically cut them off after finding out the truth because they know there's nothing they can do to save this person. This shit, this is getting them caught up. That's crazy. Yeah, it's something about an unaliving, multiple unalivings. There's an investigation that's over, and now they're feeling ostracized because they don't want to leave, even though people have already set boundaries because they know that they're lying. They know they're lying. Okay, but it's a death to this Ten of Pentacles energy. Take it as it resonates because you following your intuition. The High Priestess energy. Take it as you could be a High Priestess energy, but you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. And when you did that, it exposed everything. This Ten of Pentacles is coming to you, but it's a death to Ten of Pentacles to them getting access to that shit, and they know this. It's something about people awakening to these unalivings about, it could be an investigation into an unaliving for them to get to in the past that they got access to this Ten of Pentacles that's being exposed, and they can't delay the truth come in, but they can't delay the stability and abundance coming towards you, High Priestess energy. They know this. The whole community, this Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Matriarch energy, and this family that put up, oh wow, this family that did all of this. It's something about they wanted to put up in a whole illusion surrounding their actual power and their real power and financial and health, like their financial and health status. They was putting up a lot of illusions surrounding that, as well as the financial and health status of the true divine feminine. This family really got caught up doing all of this shit. Take it as it resonates, because they wanted to put a depth to you receiving this shit, but that shit did not work. Instead, they're getting caught up for multiple unalivings. This family, this community, this Queen of Pentacles. That's just what it is. It's something about this family trying to desperately come back together to a King of Pentacles energy to cause more illusions surrounding the divine feminine. And that shit is not working because the divine feminine is moving forward. There's something about all of these illusions that they casted that they wanted to keep going with throughout the past. It's something that they did in the past to keep some type of forward movement going, to receive some type of wish fulfillment, and now they're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy. You're going through financial and health distress because the truth is out with the Page of Swords energy about what they did in the past. They're caught the fuck up. They did this in the past. They teamed up. This family could have teamed up with a whole community. I'm so serious. It's literally here. Because everything got exposed now with the Sun card when it came to the stability and balance. How this family, this community, and a King of Pentacles teamed up together to cause these illusions surrounding who the divine feminine is, to receive some type of money and stability. They are caught the fuck up because you kept moving forward. But they did this to cause some type of forward movement in the past. They're getting caught up for this shit. And to get some type of wish fulfillment in the past, but they're losing everything because you're getting wish fulfillment now. They're going through financial and health distress because the truth is out with the Page of Swords energy, and there's nothing that they can do, which is why they're in the Nine of Swords about this Ace of Cups that's coming in towards you, because they did all of this to spread illusions about you, but it's a death to the lies. They also could have lied about multiple unalivings that they caused to get access to this Ten of Pentacles. They're really caught the fuck up. They know there's no way around this. Future outcome, they're caught the fuck up. Four of Wands energy, because this harvest is coming towards you whether they like it or not, and they know this. That's just what it is. They're really getting caught the fuck up because you're in your soul purpose with the Eight of Pentacles energy. There's nothing that they can do. It's something about somebody having a contract marriage to gain some type of power over you, and they can't stand up for themselves about them using their job to falsify a marriage as well. Take it as resonates. A fake ass emperor that's getting caught the fuck up. But it's not just that. They never expected you to get on your soul path, do what you need to do, and stand up for yourself. They're upset about this. They're very impulsive and mad and angry because they have no power over this situation. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, they're pissed off. Damn. Okay. Yeah, they're mad because they can't defend themselves when it comes to the truth coming out and you speaking the truth with the Page of Swords energy, 242 on the clock. That's why they're in heavy anxiety and paranoid and shit, because they never expected this. It's a fake ass emperor or people that want to desire power over you. This family, they got caught up for everything, for trying to keep this Ace of Pentacles hidden from you. Like that's just what it is. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Moon card, they know this shit is a missed opportunity because you followed your intuition despite all of the hoodoo voodoo santeria, black magic, sex magic, root work, and defamation of character. They're really caught the fuck up. They're feeling helpless and powerless with the Eight of Swords energy, and they know this cycle has come to a complete ending with the World card because they're going through judgment for this shit, for teaming up with these people. That's why people that they partnered up with are letting the fuck go of these partnerships. They don't want no parts. Because you're still moving forward in the right direction with the Three of Wands energy, and you're still getting what belongs to you. 242 still on the clock. Because the truth is out. Tangible proof, truth, and evidence. There's nothing that they can do surrounding all of this magic that they did. Everything got illuminated, and the Wheel of Fortune turned in your favor. That's just what it is. And they know this Nine of Pentacles is coming in towards you. That's why they're fighting amongst each other with the Five of Swords energy, self-destructing and shit. Because these third-party individuals could be siblings, doesn't have to be your siblings, but they're caught the fuck up for this shit because this change is coming in. Everything is being balanced out, and they're being forced to take accountability for their past actions. Whatever you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability, is exposing this Queen of Wands energy and this King of Wands energy. This couple, this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands that was working together to do all of this glamour magic, sex magic, and hoodoo voodoo santeria, because of the fact of they're being forced to reflect on their past actions, but you're still moving forward in the right direction. They know that you won because of your determination and willpower to keep moving forward and block them from trying to bind you. That's just what it is. You keep blocking it. So if you're doing protection spells and if you're doing protection spells as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability, but it's something about you protecting yourself and you're blocking them trying to bind you. Whatever demon, devil, the entity that they were working with is not coming. They can't get through to you. That's just what it is. And you're still moving forward. But the thing is that you keep blocking them from trying to bind your forward movement by setting up boundaries with the Seven of Wands energy. That's just what it is. They can't bind you, and they're heartbroken about this shit because they keep trying to lie and betray you, but that shit keeps getting blocked out. 244 on the clock when I said that shit. So it's like every time they try to block you, you keep blocking them from blocking you and trying to bind you. Every time they try to bind you, it gets blocked. They already received this message with the Eight of Wands energy, and they're upset about this. God, Holy Spirit, guardians, my life, prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Aries. They're upset because they already got the message that this shit is over, that this is an inevitable ending. There is nothing that they can do to get out of this. With the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Swords, they got the message that this shit is inevitable. This shit is over. So they keep trying to bind you, but they're getting messages from law, and I keep saying this, from multiple sources, from the 3D and 5D. If they go to a tarot reader, if they go to their lawyer, if they go to the courts, they keep getting the message that this shit is over. And they're being forced to reflect on their past actions because everything is come to the light. They're going through this tower. This tower is inevitable. That's just what it is. With the Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and they're pissed off about it. That's basically what they keep doing. Because it's like they're doing this magic. Oh my gosh. I cannot make it up. But it's a Ten of Swords to this Ace of Cups. That's just what it is. They already know this. And this is an inevitable ending. You're getting this new beginning, whether they like it or not, romantic as well as platonic. But they know it's a Ten of Swords of them even getting a new opportunity because of everything that they've done. It's something about this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands couple. They still working together to go against people and try to team up against people with this family to try to maintain some type of status, but they don't realize that this status has already come to a complete end. Like they have no power. That's why they're in the energy of desperately trying to get some type of power over you. They can't. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse because nobody believes their lies. That's just what it is. They keep trying to shortcut some type of this judgment in the reverse because they keep trying to lie to avoid judgment. They're jealous with the Knight of Cups energy because of your strength, and you're too strong and too pure, and that has them in a very impulsive and very impulsive and making rash decisions. You're too strong and too pure. It's a death to this cycle. That's just what it is. You're going through a cycle of transition, and they're still trying to cling to the past. This transition is coming in whether they like it or not, and they keep desperately trying to lie to cling on to the past because they're realizing that They're realizing their mortality. They're realizing they're not invincible. It's like once the drugs they don't, for somebody, they can't afford the drugs that they usually use anymore either. It's more so realizing they are not untouchable. Because they done did this for so long. And they're making a lot of rash and impulsive decisions, but this change is coming in whether they like it or not, and they don't like it. That's why they keep trying to cling to the past to like make things go back to how it was in the past, and it's not happening. Because they keep trying to hide behind different masks because they don't want people to see their true colors. But everybody already see their true colors. They keep trying to hide behind masks to try to hide their jealousy of your strength, of this transformation that you're going through, of you moving forward. That's just what it is. They're jealous about that shit. And they're making a lot of rash and impulsive decisions to try to stop it, to stop you, stop this transformation. But you've already gone through this transformation. That's why they keep lying. But everybody sees their jealousy. They can see it. Like, it's on full display. Like, it really is. Yeah, Four of Wands energy. It's something about, they know this harvest is coming in towards you. These third-party individuals is crying and wallowing in self-pity about this shit. crying, wallowing in self-pity about the fact of this harvest that's meant for you, that's for you, that's yours, coming in for you. And they keep trying to do magic over the divine feminine. Somebody pregnant could be trying to do magic over the divine feminine. But the divine feminine already took back control of their power, their energy, their life, their money with the Two of Wands energy. They know this shit is a missed opportunity because you're already in your soul purpose. With the Eight of Pentacles energy, that's crazy work. Yeah, because you're already in your soul purpose and you're still moving forward. It's the fact of you still moving forward. You're focused on your path. They wanted to put a death to you focusing on your path. It's like they wanted you to give them attention so bad, and you're not. You're moving forward. This Six of Pentacles is coming towards you. And all of these illusions that they caused, they're binded to now. They can't bind you to this shit. They're going through a tower. They're binded to destruction. That's just what it is. For all of the illusions that they caused and lies that they told, they are binded to destruction, especially for trying to bind your options that's coming in for you. They're caught the fuck up. And they feel absolutely helpless and powerless because they have no power over this. That's just what it is. It could be a King of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, take it as resonates, but it's something about them trying to keep something hidden from a King of Pentacles energy, or trying to keep their actual truth surrounding their financial and health status a secret. That shit is over. That's just what it is. They're in their heads with the Four of Swords energy because of the fact that they have no ties to you. All bridges have been burnt. All ties and binds have been severed. You keep blocking them from trying to bind you. That's just what it is. Two of Pentacles. Because like you're balancing, you're stable, and this Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. These people that partnered up with this Queen of Pentacles energy have set boundaries and they've let go. Because whatever you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability, is exposing everything with the Ace of Wands. Everybody in the community has been, they found out everything. Whatever you're doing is exposing everything that this family, as well as this Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Matriarch energy, or somebody extremely materialistic, these people that are extremely materialistic about what they did, and people are walking away. A whole community is walking away because they're realizing what the fuck is up about this Nine of Pentacles, this money, this inheritance, this prosperity, and how they got it in the past with the Six of Cups energy, especially the truth surrounding some children or what happened in the past and what they did in the past to get this. They're losing everything now, but everything that they're losing was never theirs to begin with the Five of Pentacles energy. They're going through financial and health distress for trying to keep shit hidden from you with the Moon card, because they kept the truth hidden. They did a lot of illusions and lies and deceit, and the truth came out with the Page of Swords energy, especially about this King of Wands energy. They're upset about this shit because you're getting this Ten of Pentacles. That's just what it is. And you're reaching new heights. They're heartbroken about your boundaries with the Seven of Wands energy, and that your new beginning is protected, and that you keep moving forward in the right direction with the Three of Wands energy. They're pissed off about it because everybody has awakened to the truth surrounding their abuse of power. Everybody is woken the fuck up, and this ending was inevitable. That's just what it is. But it's the fact of you set boundaries, your future, your new partnerships, romantic and platonic friendships, they're protected. That's just what it is. And there's nothing that they can do about this. They're pissed off about it because they have no part of your future. They're not a part of your future. With the Seven of Pentacles energy, they're being forced to reflect on their past actions because everything has been exposed. Meanwhile, you're still moving forward in the right direction. You could be an Emperor energy, doesn't have to be. They're pissed off about it. They're pissed off about an Emperor energy putting themselves first after finding out the truth about all the lies that they told. That's just what it is. Clarify the Ten of Swords sideways. They're pissed off as if you're the problem. 2:52 on the clock. You're not. They're having a hard time separating illusion from reality because they're refusing to accept that this shit is genuinely over. They're having a hard time about this because they can't keep this Nine of Pentacles hidden anymore. This money, this inheritance, and this prosperity. For somebody, they could be trying to convince themselves that, oh, this is they're trying to convince themselves of an act that ain't real. Basically, like, because they knew this was an act to begin with. They're having a hard time understanding how you still got wish fulfillment, how this money, this inheritance, this prosperity, they can't hide it from you, and that is coming to you because it belongs to you. They're unstable as fuck because of your stability and your balance. They don't understand it. They're having a hard time accepting this reality. Take it as it resonates, because it's like they're trying to convince themselves that it's their shit, but they know it's not. They know this ending is inevitable with the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Because they're being forced to reflect on everything that they've done, and you're still moving forward in the right direction, and they can't delay you. Everything has been exposed, especially to an Emperor energy. They know this. This Emperor energy found out everything. They can't stop this Emperor energy from putting themselves first and moving forward. They already received a message that makes them feel like a fucking fool because of the fact of you still moving forward with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Your determination and willpower to keep moving forward to heal. With the Temperance card, that this cycle is over. With the World card, because you found out the truth with the Ace of Swords. And you stay focused on your path. Everything is being balanced out the way it's supposed to be. Justice. There's nothing they can do about it. And the thing is, you being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But you're in this King of Cups energy of being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. There's nothing they can do about this shit. They're being forced to let go of this fucking money. And trying to compete with you. Because they're fighting amongst each other because of the fact of them being forced to let go of this money. But also, they did all this to compete and fight with you, and you still leveled up anyways. They're pissed the fuck off because you still won with the Six of Wands energy, and you could be traveling soon, but this change is coming in very quickly. 6-6 could be significant, and then you made the decision to cut them off with the Two of Swords energy, and a decision has been made within an investigation. You pulled your energy back from this family, but also in an investigation, a decision has been made in this family. That's just what it is. And his family knows that this Ace of Pentacles is coming in towards you. They're in their head about them being in this reckless energy when it came to this Ace of Pentacles, because they're getting caught up for everything that they did. They're in heavy anxiety about everything they've done. Now that this shit has come to a complete end, the dust has settled. So somebody could ride horses, take as things. But now that everything has been settled, the dust has settled, and everything is full on display about everything that they've done. Their anxiety is through the roof. They're paranoid because they know what's coming in, because they know what they've done. That's just what it is. They're in their head about your intuition, this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. They don't like you, High Priestess. I'm gonna be real with you. They don't like your intuition. If you're an Emperor, they don't like you following your intuition. They don't like the fact that everybody is following their intuition. This mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy with the Queen of Cups energy. Everybody has found out the truth surrounding them. They don't like the fact that you're speaking the truth about them. They're in the Five of Swords about this shit. Heavy conflict in their head. 2:55 in the clock, holding resentment towards you for speaking the truth, everybody for seeking the truth, and everybody from receiving the truth. They don't like this shit. They don't. They're caught the fuck up. Meanwhile, you're moving forward, Knight of Wands energy, and the truth keeps coming out because of tangible truth, proof, and evidence about them trying to block the truth as well as block evidence. They're caught the fuck up. This like the truth got told and this person got blocked. This Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. I almost said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's Aries, Leo, Sag, Queen of Wands energy. Whoever was doing this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria, they found truth, proof, and tangible evidence about this Queen of Wands energy trying to block the truth. And evidence, actual truth, proof, and evidence. They're caught the fuck up because you set boundaries with this Queen of Wands energy and blocked them out. They're blocked from your new beginning. That's just what it is. They're blocked. They're mad that your boundaries are up to this person and that you're still moving forward in the right direction with the Three of Wands energy. Everybody has awakened to the truth surrounding their lies and betrayals, especially surrounding the Ten of Pentacles. There's no way out of this for them. They're caught the fuck up. Clarify the Two of Swords energy. They're mad about the fact that you cut them off. They're upset because they never expected you to do that. They know they're not getting this new beginning with you or these new lovers. Take it as it resonates. People, they can't move forward. Nine of Wands energy. There is no forward movement for them. They know they're not getting access to your Ace of Cups, your new beginning, romantic as well as platonic. They have no connection to what's coming in for you, and they can't stall the shit for you anymore. But they're not getting any type of new Ace of Cups. People are not working with them, and they're hot-headed as shit about this because you're still moving forward by any means necessary. There's nothing that they can do about this, but they know there is nothing they can do to move forward with you. You're done. That's just what it is. And they know that they can't stop this Wheel of Fortune from being in your favor because it's going in your favor by any means necessary. And these people that partnered up against you, when it came to this harvest and these third-party individuals, they're upset with the Five of Cups energy, wallowing in self-pity and crying and shit. But they know the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. They know you got partnerships coming in. It's something about a partnership coming in, as well as this harvest and this money. Take it as resonates. Somebody could be having marriage come in, but these third-party individuals, take it as resonates. It's upset, wallowing in self-pity and crying and shit, crying over spilled milk, over all this magic that they did over a divine feminine, because it's returning to sender, because the divine feminine still took back control of their power, their energy, their life, and their money. With the Two of Wands energy, and they know this shit is a missed opportunity because you're already in your soul purpose. With the Eight of Pentacles energy, there's nothing they can do about this shit. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, they're pissed off about it. Clarify the Eight of Cups sideways. Shit. They feel like a fool because everybody knows you're innocent. Everybody knows you're innocent. They feel like a fool because everybody's ready to move forward into the unknown. Because everybody has awakened to the truth of them, of their abuse of power. They're upset because they were really naive about this. They don't want to walk away because they know that there's nothing coming in for them with the Three of Wands energy. They know there's nothing they ain't getting shit. That's just basically what it is. Because now that all of these people that may have been their lovers in the past, or people that they may have worked with, people are they're setting healthy boundaries because they realize everything was a fucking lie. Like, that's just what it, and it keeps coming out the same way. People have already, these lovers and shit, they already found out the truth. They have set boundaries. They made it clear set boundaries. They're not fucking with them. That's just what it is. Three of Wands in the reverse. That's just what it is, bro. And it's like they're having a hard time accepting reality for what? Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it is what the fuck it is. That, I don't know what else to say. Because they keep trying to delay something. They keep trying to delay everybody's forward movement because they don't want to let go and just move on. They feel stuck and stagnant because everybody around them is letting go of what's holding them back. They're letting go of what no longer serves them. They try, and it's like they don't want to walk away because now they feel stuck and stagnant where the fuck they are, because they could have left you out in the cold. They could have left you out in the cold, and they're upset about this shit. But it's more so like they've been trying to stop these lovers, because there's multiple lovers for this person, dog. Multiple lovers that they were fucking with. It's the fact of they keep trying to block people's forward movement or project fear to stop people from moving forward because they're scared about what's coming in now that everybody knows the truth. They feel like a fucking fool because they didn't expect for people to find out the truth of everything that they were fucking doing. They didn't expect that. They did not, out of everything in this world, they did not expect for people to find out the truth, to awaken to their abuse of power and everything that they've been doing. When it comes to this magic, they never expected that shit. That's just what it is. Because these people, like, bro, outdated, because it's like this person was bleeding based off of ego. And now they're stuck in stagnation. Take it as it resonates because of this outdated ways of thinking. They thought that they would never get found out. They're upset about your new beginnings and people awakening up to the truth surrounding them abusing their power. That's just what it is. They were naive and they assumed they already had the answer, and they made a lot of rash and impulsive decisions. That's just what it is. And now they feel foolish because they know that they ain't getting shit. That's what it comes back to. They know that they are not getting shit. That's just what it is. And they can, so since they know they're not getting shit, they're trying to delay things and stop people from moving forward. But now they feel ostracized because people have already cut them off and walked the fuck away. Your determination and willpower to keep moving forward, like, people are determined to keep moving forward and just heal and end this cycle with the world card. That's just what it is. It's over because the truth is out. Ace of Swords. And you're just manifesting new for yourself. They're upset about this shit because justice is being served and everything is being balanced out. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but you're in this King of Cups energy of being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. That's just what it is. And they're being forced to let go of this money. 3:03 on the clock. They're being forced to let go of this money with the Four of Pentacles energy, and they're fighting amongst each other with the Five of energy, Five of Wands, because they did all this to compete and fight with you. They did all of this to compete and fight with you and try to stop you and compete for what's yours, but you leveled up anyways. There's nothing they can do about it. You've already won, and this change is coming in, and a decision has already been made, and they've already been cut off with the Two of Swords energy. A decision has been made in this investigation. This family got caught off. Everybody is pulling their energy back, and they're caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. They're angry about it. They're angry. That's just what it is. They're caught up. That's just what it is. Everybody is setting boundaries with them, but that's just what it is. Clarify the Hermit in the reverse, please. They're pissed off as if you're the problem, but you're not. They're mad because the divine feminine pulled their energy back. They took back control of their power, their energy, their life, and their money. This investigation is over. And they feel ostracized because they're not in divine feminine's energy. And they only have their own energy to deal with. That's just what it is. They already received the message that divine feminine took back control of their power, their energy, their life, and their money. They're upset about this. They already received the message. This is over. They received the message that this is over. They received this message. It's something about an investigation being over. They found out everything they needed to find. And that's just what it is. About all the, like, they keep trying to deceive you or trick you or trying to get people to deceive them. That shit is over. Four of Swords energy, because you took back control. They have no access to you. They're upset about the divine feminine's power. That's just what it is. If there's somebody that's pregnant that's wallowing in self-pity though because of you taking back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money, take it as it resonates. But they're in the Four of Swords about this shit because they're upset. There is no tie to you. There is no bridge to you or your energy. They're blocked. It's been burned. All of the deception, lies, and deceit. People have bared witness to the shit and they have burned bridges because they found out the truth about this person's true character. How they truly are. People ain't fucking with it. They're being forced to let go. They're in their head about these multiple sacrifices that they committed to. But it's the fact that you let go, and whatever you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability, it pisses these people off. This Queen of Pentacles energy, especially Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Matriarch energy, take it as it resonates, because everybody is walking away from them and setting boundaries. With the Lovers card, again, they're losing everything. They're losing everything. So if somebody was... When I say lovers, I mean that shit, bro. These people, they've been left out in the cold. Because they're going through financial and health distress. Excuse me. Because this shit is over. This matriarch energy, whoever's this or extremely materialistic, they're upset because they're going through financial and health distress because of the shit. Everything has been illuminated with the Ace of Wands energy, Three of Pentacles energy, to a whole community about what they've been doing behind the scenes. They already know this. There's no way around this. This family caught the fuck up too, because it's like there's a Queen of Pentacles matriarch energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn matriarch energy, and a Queen of Wands that was completely dependent on these lovers, these people that they were, doing this sex magic with, and people that they were completely reliant on it because of the fact of to keep something stalled out, to keep some type of delay. They were really naive about the fact that they thought that the truth would never come out, this cycle would never come to an end, and multiple unalivings that they committed would never come to the light. That shit came to the light. They already received this message. Future outcome, they've already received confirmation. They already received this message. That's just what it is. They're angry because they wanted power over this harvest that's coming in towards you, over your money. They don't have power over it because of the way you move. Take it as a resonates. You can move in silence. They're pissed off about it. They're heartbroken with the Three of Swords energy because they lied and betrayed you the entire time, but they're heartbroken about you still being in your soul purpose. a fake ass emperor. They're upset. They have no power over you, and they can't stand up for the shit that they did. They know this is a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups energy, and they're stuck in a pessimistic mindset about the fact of them being caught the fuck up. You're reaching new heights and trajectories, and they're throwing a temper tantrum about the truth coming out with the Page of Swords energy, because there's no way around this. They're in the Nine of Swords about this shit, because the truth is still out. The truth's still coming out, because it's like, this family, I cannot make it up. This whole family is throwing temper tantrums about your forward movement, bro. They're mad. They're pissed because of your determination to move forward. They were determined to try to force you to heal shit with them, but that shit is over with the World card, because the truth is out. They were determined to try to force you into reconciling with them in some type of way. But they're pissed off about your determination and willpower to move forward and heal, because everything came to the light with the Ace of Swords. So them being in this energy of trying to force you to heal things with them, that shit all came dead, done, and over with after they found out that the truth is out. After everybody found out the truth. Nobody's healing shit with them, bro. That's just what it is. And you're just manifesting new for yourself with the Page of Pentacles energy. And you're having and everything is being balanced out because of you moving forward and healing. This cycle is over. The truth is out. They never expected for the truth to come out about all of their lies. That's just basically what it is. Cause, man, they were trying to hide. They wanted to hide their jealousy so bad and try to force you into a position where you would have to reconcile with them. And that shit did not work out in their favor. They just got exposed. Everything is being balanced out for their past. Everything is being balanced out, and they're being forced to take accountability for their past actions. Meanwhile, you're emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But you're in this King of Cups energy of being stable. There's nothing that they can do about it. Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, there's nothing they can do about this shit. They're being forced to let go of this money and let go of trying to compete and fight with you. That's why they're fighting amongst each other, because you've already won. It's already been decided. A decision has already been made. A judgment has already been rendered. There's nothing that they can do. This family is caught the fuck up. You've cut them off and you're happy. You're forward. It's the fact of you cutting them off and moving forward made you happy. They're in the Nine of Swords energy because they have no options. They have no options. And all of these illusions and lies and deceit have been exposed. They can't lie their way out of this. They can't paint a false narrative. They can't paint a false picture. Everything is exposed. That's just what it is. That's why they're throwing a temper tantrum, because you're still reaching new heights. They can't cause an illusion surrounding their health and financial status. Take it as it resonates. There could be a King of Pentacles going through a major tower card, but whatever status and or power that this family had, or that they were holding at one point in time, or whatever facade when it comes to their actual financial and health status has been destroyed. They're exposed and they feel absolutely helpless and powerless. They want to play victim because they have no power over this Ten of Pentacles, but nobody sees them as a victim. They're caught the fuck up. They were never supposed to have power over this money anyways. So it's like, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And you're getting wish fulfillment, and the truth is coming out with the Page of Swords energy, especially about a King of Wands energy, possibly being a true child of somebody's kids. But it's something about the King of Wands energy and what they did in the past. A whole community is being they found out everything. Everything is being exposed with the Ace of Wands energy, and they set in boundaries because everybody's going through financial and health distress. That's just what it is, and they're letting go. But it's also about they're letting go. They're cutting their losses where the fuck it is. That's just what it is, because they already know what's up. It's something about what you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability that has this Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy upset because of the fact that you walked away. You walked away from all the lies in the deception, and they're in their head with the Four Swords energy because they can't connect you to their lies and the deception and the trickery anymore, because you already walked away. You already gone. Especially trying to keep this they're in their head about the fact that they're completely disconnected from this Six of Pentacles, this prosperity and abundance. This whole family is disconnected from this shit. They're upset about this shit because of your determination to keep moving forward. Because like they were determined to force you to heal with things with them, reconcile with them some type of way. But that shit came to an end when they found out the truth is actually out and everybody knows the truth. Because it's the fact of like, are you just gonna keep playing in niggas' faces or what? You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like there's still some of them still trying to play in niggas' faces, but it's like they're realizing either they're just now finding out just how much information is really out about the truth surrounding what they did. Yeah, about what they did, but you already cut them off. They thought that they were going to be able to force you, and they didn't know you knew as much as you knew. For some people, take it as it resonates, but it's like they want to play in your face so bad. Divine feminine, they're desperately trying, they're spying on and desperately trying to cling and hold on to divine feminine energy, but they're already blocked from divine feminine's energy. They're trying to bind themselves to divine feminine energy, but you keep blocking them from doing that shit, and this is causing them to be unstable as fuck because they're desperately trying to cling onto you and obsessing about divine feminine. But when I tell you their obsession is real, their obsession is bad. 3:13 on the clock. Yeah. They're trying desperately to cling and hold on to you, spying on you, try to get you trapped, stuck, and tied down and captive. But they're trapped in their own shit. Because it's like they're trying to trap you down, but you keep blocking their magic. You keep blocking them trying to bind you. They can't trap you. That's just what it is. Divine feminine is already free. Like, you're gone. They don't understand how you free. I cannot make this shit up, dog. The curse, sex, and witchcraft that they're doing is not working. They keep doing this sex magic to bind you. They keep trying to bind you desperately to try to silence you. But they can't. They keep getting stonewalled, bro. I'm not joking. 3:13 on the clock. I cannot make this shit up. They don't get it. They pissed. This family is desperately trying to bind divine feminine, dog. They don't get it, dog. They don't get it. They're like, they keep trying to stonewall you because they have no protection. It's something about trying to block out your boundaries. They're pissed off because you're not coming back. Like, you don't want to come back. They keep trying to return to get a second chance or opportunity to come back in, but you don't want them around you. They want a second chance so bad to get you to open your heart to them, and they feel vulnerable because they're depressed because all this confusion that they cause, you keep releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away. And they keep trying to mirror your energy, but you've already separated and blocked them out. Even these third parties have withdrawn their energy from them. And this is something that they're doing on a daily basis. They keep trying to, like, this magic that they doing to try to bind you to silence and tear down your boundaries is not working. Because they keep trying to force themselves to come back around. But it's like they want you. They can't return to your energy. You have to want to come towards them. But you have no desire of coming towards them. You have no desire at all. And they keep trying to keep something secret about you focusing on yourself, self-growth, self-focus, and soul-finding. And they're causing, and they're trying to cause people to, they want people to be conflicted about shit, but they're seeking despair, falling apart, hopeless as fuck, because they can't defend themselves to everything that's getting unveiled. Confessions, coming clean, everything that's coming out. There's nothing they can do about it. These shallow, hollow, empty people. And people are bored with the bullshit because they're aware. They're aware of the fact that you've already left out, walked away, and went cold on them. They're upset. They keep trying to expecting or trying to manifest this in that to force some type of connection to you. That's what it is. But it's like everybody has already awakened to the truth surrounding these mixed signals, and you keep healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing your energy. And they're bitter and angry about this shit because you keep following your intuition, and they're stressed out and arguing because you already got a clear head perspective and a clear head space, and that's why they're afraid. They're afraid because you are still free. They keep trying to take this risk towards you, but you're already free. They keep trying to take this risk to attract you in because everything that they did in the past is being looked into, and they're reaching their breaking point, overwhelmed because you escaped. You escape, you're avoiding, you're blocking, and pushing them away. That's just what it is. And that was unexpected. These non-committal sexual energies are in their pride about this shit. Because somebody beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. The divine they keep trying to force the divine masculine to give them a second chance to reconcile, to chase this chase this toxic shit. So it's like they're trying to get this, they're trying to recruit this, get this divine masculine back around to help them chase this divine feminine down, and it's not working. They depleted their own energy because you're starting over in a new direction, and the divine masculine is starting over in a new direction. Y'all have closed this cycle behind finality. This shit is over. It's like they keep trying to recruit people to come back around to keep chasing you down. They're longing, aching, and craving for some type of fucking fantasy so they can play victim. They keep trying to play victim to keep this repeated pattern and karmic lesson going, but people are at peace ghosting these people. That's just what it is. And they're heartbroken because everybody has clarity about their true intentions, about why they're desperately trying to hold on to divine feminine. Everybody knows they're desperately trying to hold on to divine feminine energy to get them stuck, tied down, and captive. And divine feminine is resisting them, suppressing them. That's just what it is resisting the cycle of delays and or waiting. And they're unstable. They're angry about this shit because they keep trying to force divine feminine into a corner or into a trap, and it's not working because divine feminine is not coming back around. Divine feminine has no desire to come around, and this magic that they're doing to try to silence divine feminine is not working. That's just what it is. I cannot make it up. They keep trying to get you to return to repeated pattern karmic lesson, but it's all a fucking fantasy. This is a fantasy. This is a fantasy they got in their head. I'm not even joking. It's a fantasy because you already ghosted them. This is a fantasy. Whatever fantasy has been broken because you ghosted them, they're destroyed and heartbroken because everybody has clarity about why they've been trying desperately to hold on to this divine feminine out of jealousy. That's what it is. They keep trying to hide this jealousy, but everybody knows the reason why they did all this shit was jealousy over the divine feminine. That's why, because now they're trapped, stuck, and tied down because of the fact that divine feminine keeps resisting them, trying to suppress them in the cycle of delays and they're waiting. That's just what it is. They're unstable as shit. A whole family, because their whole foundation is fucked up. Like their whole family foundation and security is fucked up because they were committed to doing the shit for because this is what they did for a good time. They keep trying to delay this change from coming or get you sidetracked or distracted, divine feminine, to attach to you, but it's being rejected every time. Their obsession with doing this family, somebody that's pregnant, these parents, I cannot make this shit up. It's somebody that's pregnant in this fucking family. They keep trying to hide their jealousy, but everybody knew, including these people that they were fucking with, these lovers. They caught the fuck up because this family knows that they're going to karma for their they're going through karma for all of their actions that they took, the consequences of the actions that they took, as well as the spiritual and financial debt that they owe, bro. That's just what it is, and it keeps growing because they keep trying to cause illusions to cause conflict for you through dishonesty, deception, lies, and trickery, wearing a whole fucking mask. That's it. And they know you have no desire to come back towards them. They need you. They need divine feminine to come back towards them, to attach to them. And divine feminine is not coming. This magic keeps returning to sender. That's just what it is, bro. They were relying on this shit. This shit is over, dog. And the whole King of Pentacles energy is leaving these niggas out in the cold. They ain't funding this shit no more. If they was funding this at one point, they ain't doing it no more. And they have no protection because it's like they don't want to stop. The green-eyed monster is showing. For real, for real. God, Holy Spirit, guardian, my life, prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Aries. Bro, because everybody is wide awake. A decision has been made. It's something about an STD, STI that they're getting caught up in for poisoning people, unaliving people with poisoning. Bro, this shit is over, dog. And they need to let this shit go. Because it's like, everybody knows it's all jealousy over divine feminine. That's why they keep trying to keep you stuck and tied down. Because they want to bind you. They're having mad anxiety because it's like, they don't like what's coming in for you. Confirmation. They are desperately trying to bind you with some type of STD, STI, or trying to put some shit in your cup. This is what they're focused on. This is where they focus is at. Not even this is where they at with it, bro. This whole family. But they're being forced to let go, surrender, and give up on trying to give you some type of STD, STI, and trying to poison you because you already cut them off. There's no access to you, dog. But they don't want to stop. They don't want to stop. It's like they're losing their shit, man. Like they're really losing their shit, bro. This lunar eclipse, that's bro. Cause man, they keep trying to, this curse, hex, and witchcraft that they keep trying to do to cause an illusion is over. to try to cause an illusion to bind the law enforcement. That shit ain't working. That shit is returning to sender. They keep doing these rituals to try to silence law enforcement or silence you. Take it as it resonates. They keep trying to bind that shit funny. These rituals ain't working. This shit is returning to sender. Because all it's doing is getting them exposed, bro. They keep trying to do these rituals to get people to tear down their boundaries. That shit is not working, dog. Because they keep trying to cause delays. They keep doing these rituals to cause delays towards law enforcement. Because, like, that's just what it is. That's what they not getting what they want. They keep trying to cause some type of back and forth. But you got longing, aching, and craving in the reverse. Law enforcement ain't playing with these niggas, dog. They not playing with these niggas, dog. They not, because they're trying to bind law enforcement to silence them about these sacrifices that they committed in the past to cause delays. And that shit is not working, bro. They have no protection. They keep trying to do this because they don't want to stop trying to cause boundaries. They have no intuition because they're not getting this. They keep trying to force some type of second chance, but they don't get it. They have no intuition. They keep trying to cause some type of back and forth. They're not understanding that this shit, they don't want to accept something that's over. That's just what it is. And it's something about people aren't, if they had 323, if law enforcement was giving them attention in the past with letting them trying to delay something or trying to like stop something from happening or listening to their lives, they not focusing on these people anymore. This cycle of delays and this repeated pattern karmic lesson is over. Nobody is giving them any attention because they realize everything that they done said and did was all based off of a fantasy. They have too much information on these people. That's just what it is. Information overload about what they did on social media, about what they did off of social media, as well as what you're doing on social media is making these people making them lose their shit, dog. That's just what it is. Everything that they thought they got rid of, every piece of evidence they thought they got rid of has been backed up and investigated. They searched for it and they found it. That's just what it is. A whole community could be exposing them, but a whole community got exposed. That's just what it is. Divine intervention is at play, baby. Divine intervention is at play, baby. About these people passionately doing this shit. This shit is over. They did all of this because you broke up with them, walked away, separated yourself, and put an end into the shit. They're upset because this shit is really over and they're having eternal regret about this shit because law enforcement has more than enough information surrounding multiple unalivings. And they know it's a death to them trying to silence you. But it's something about these key people in court, a problem about unaliving people to keep people silent about the shit that they were doing behind the scenes. They're called the fuck up. That's just what it is. These key people caught a problem and what they were committed to doing. Everybody has wisdom and foresight that this shit has been solved. This investigation has been solved. This shit is over. They can't silence them about what they did. They got caught on video, photo, and audio. Everything has been solved. The key people, like, they got caught on video, photo, audio. This old friend, people from your past as well. You freed yourself from these snake energies that was doing all of this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo sensitivity, as well as lying about who you are, who they are, who the parents of a child may be, who your parents are, as well as unaliving people with poisoning. They're caught the fuck up for what they tried to do. This change is coming in. These greedy ass people is caught the fuck up. They're having money problems, baby. Because it's been solidified about multiple unalivings. Like I said, they already received a message that everything is being exposed, especially about multiple unalivings. They ain't giving them in the time of day. So if they're trying to come in with lies and shit, that shit ain't working. Them trying to paint a whole fantasy or a false, that shit is not working anymore. Law officials ain't giving them the attention because everybody realized this was all a fantasy. Especially when it comes to some type of your lineage or something like that. Take it as a resonance. They thought they know they're not getting a new beginning. They kept doing this curse, hex, and witchcraft constantly, trying to get a new beginning. They know they're not getting a new beginning. These illusions have been exposed. They've been put on a permanent pause, but they know you're getting a new beginning. They're upset about this. That's just what it is. This is all a waste of time. These third-party attachments, because they keep trying to bind law officials, the lawyer, the judge, the police, to try to silence them, to break down people's boundaries. That's what they doing these rituals for, and it's not working. Confirmation. Because this change is coming in. This transformation is coming in. They can't delay this change from coming in because they keep trying to delay something that's already been solved. There is no more delays. They kept trying to delay something from being solved, but it's something that got caught on video, photo, and audio that they're trying to go back and forth with law officials on, and that shit ain't working. So if it's like somebody could be in court trying to say, oh, you can't use this as evidence. Fuck no, the judge said overruled. Overruled. That's just what it is. They said objection, overruled. That's just what it is. It's something about video, photo, and audio that solved everything, and they can't cause any more delays. They have eternal regret because they're caught the fuck up. They don't get what's going on. They don't understand how people found out about multiple unalivings, and they don't get that this is over. That's just what it is. And their whole fantasy was trying to silence you, silence your lineage, silence people, coerce law officials to be quiet about your lineage, possibly through sex and rituals, and that shit is not working because you're still in alignment. You're still in alignment, and they're emotional about all this chaos that they caused about surrounding how they were earning their money. They're drinking heavily because they've lost control of this situation. They're in reckless ass energy. Take it as it resonates because of the fact of all these old cases and cold cases is getting caught the fuck up, is getting brought the fuck back up. And everybody knows that you're single, independent, and alone. Divine timing is on your side. Everybody is wide awake about these clown energies and them putting on this whole performance, bro. So it's like they keep trying to paint a false narrative, but this shit is genuinely over. Nobody wants to be a part of this shit. Everybody knows it's the end of this opportunity and that they're going to jail. They know they're going to jail and that they're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you. Now they want to run away because they feel like this shit is a miracle. Yeah, they're being forced to surrender, let go, and give this shit up. These master manipulators, and this is a surprise to them because they're having mad anxiety because they're binded to this shit. They don't get how they're binded to this STD, STI, and poisoning for trying to mirror your energy or appear as you. Because you could be have a specific talent, born with a specific features in your personality. They don't get how you're leveling up, how you can use your talent to level up. It's something about the fact of their wishes and desires. It's something about DNA and blood work that got collected. They wanted to keep something secret about some type of DNA and blood work. Somebody could fantasize about being a part of your lineage, and that shit is exposed that they're not. They did a lot of pet sacrifices, and they already received the communication call where they received communication, these tire energies that spy on you to cause you misfortune and seduce you, that this was all a waste of time. They've already received the message that this shit is dead, done, and over with. I don't know how many times I got to say this, that it was a waste of time to try to set you up and now they're trying to get close to you because this crime has reached its limit, and they keep trying to take this risk to attract you in to force you to reconcile about a house in their home. Somebody may be trying to go to somebody's house in their home and camp outside their house, bro. Now, these people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, obsessed with you, an elder, as well as because they're getting caught up for these lost loved ones, and they're being forced to compensate you for trying to set you up because your guard is up and you're heavily protected. They keep trying to set you up, but they can't. This magic is returning to sender. They don't understand how this magic is returning to sender because they keep trying to take this risk to like cause illusions and trying to set you up. They may be even trying to set up law officials, but the thing is with sacrifices in these rituals, but they're getting stonewalled every time. They have no protection. That's just what it is. But the thing is, they have no limit of what they'll go to try to delay you, to delay something from being solved, but it's already solved. They're not following their intuition. 3:30 on the clock, it's already solved. And nobody has a desire to come back around them, especially if it's a like lawyer, judge, and police. They not playing with. They like, no, we're done. This is over. Because they keep trying to set you up, but your guard is up. Everybody's guard is up, and they're protecting themselves from these people wearing a mask, and they're having hella money problems because everything has been solidified surrounding multiple unalivings. And when it comes to these greedy people that's lazy, obsessed, and cruel and stupid in what they tried to do, and you freeing yourself from these snake energies, everybody has wisdom and foresight. Who the key people in court. The problem is there is no fighting with them. There is no back and forth. They already made a decision. They already know what's up. It is what it is. They're not going back and forth with them. When I tell you this shit is set in stone, this shit is set in stone. Whatever curse or hex or witchcraft that they're doing, especially coming around this eclipse shit, take it as it resonates, that shit is not working. It's literally just going to solidify this even further. This shit is already set in stone. Whatever they're doing is just solidifying what the fuck is about to happen. God, Holy Spirit, grant divine life, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Aries. Level up, because you leveled up and you already freed yourself. They're caught the fuck up. There is no way out of this. Cause it's already set in stone. The only thing that's gonna happen is making their this shit worse for them. You leveled up and you've awakened. I cannot make this shit up, dog. That's just what it is. And they're gonna they keep trying to resist your level up, but they can't resist what's for you. The only person that can is you. Let me get one card for Aries, please. And they're pissed off about this shit. Awakening, because everybody, it's like a mass awake. I cannot, bro, because you're awakened. Good juju is on your side. You lived out loud, and they're in shame because of basically your cosmic power cannot be lost or destroyed, and you're in alignment. Everything is in celestial alignment, and they keep trying to do this sex magic, but it's shining a light on everything, because it's like the sex magic that they're doing is having the opposite effect. It's shining a light on everything that they've done. That's why this magic is returning to sender, and they're angry, enraged about this change that's coming in, because they feel like they self-sabotage because of the fact of you knowing your worth. They feel betrayed about this shit because you take pleasure in grounding yourself, speaking the truth, and going through this radical rebirth. 333 on the clock. Somebody may want to fight you, but this is your season. You've already stepped in. You're following your intuition. Your energy of giving and receiving, fearlessly loving yourself as you heal yourself and forgive your soul. Whatever you're creating is basically what's exposing everything. They keep trying to resist this, but you already bared everything to the universe. That's just what it is. And your manifestations are coming in, and you're brazen about your level ups. That's just what it is. They feel like this shit is a miracle because you keep following your intuition and you surrendered everything to the universe. You're receiving your desires and you freed yourself, and they're upset about this. This family, somebody is pregnant, and these parents, they're upset about this shit because it's like everybody around them is letting go. God, Holy Spirit, guardians around like prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Aries. They're upset because you show gratitude. You already saw what was going to happen and you expressed your gratitude ahead of time. They're pissed off because everybody around them is letting go. They're not doing this, and this magic is not affecting people the way it used to. Sexuality, gratitude. That's just what it is. Somebody may have been trying to use their sexuality to stop some shit from happening. That shit did not work out in their favor because they're going through karma. They're going through this karma. There is no way around this for them. Let me get one card, please. And they're pissed off about this shit. They're pissed off. They can't say no and delay this from being solved. This is being solved. It's been solved. There is nothing they can do to stop this case from being solved. Let me get one card. Yeah. They can't. They're pissed off. Divine Feminine has awakened. The true Divine Feminine has awakened. Your awakening is pissing these people off. You don't even have to be like, bro, your balance between masculinity as well as feminine energy, it pisses them off. Because you get codes in nature. They feel like this shit is a miracle because it's already happened. Because of you nurturing yourself as well as helping nurture other people. Now they want, like, it's something about you showing yourself compassion. You could be working with crystals, take it as it resonates, but it's your essence. You healed. You healed. You keep healing from this magic they keep throwing your way, and you keep finding balance. It's something about the past being balanced out with the truth. You already saw what was going to happen, and it's something about your joy and light and you being guided. That's just what it is. They were trying to offer you up, but you found balance within the chaos. It's like it's autonomous for you to find balance within whatever chaos they throw you in. You always find balance within the chaos, and you're happy every time because you pay attention. It's something about your stability. They don't understand how it's in your nature to see beyond the veil, listening to your highest self. They don't get that. They don't get it because they don't have that. That's just what it is. They don't understand your wisdom, where you get your wisdom from. They don't understand the Divine Feminine, and it's pissing them off. It's pissing them off. It pisses them off. I'm not going to hold you. It really does piss them off. Divine Feminine, the masculine and feminine aspects of you are in balance. I cannot make it up because no matter what chaos they throw at you, no matter what magic they throw at you, no matter what they do, You always find, it's autonomous. It's just basically, it's built within you to find balance within the chaos. No matter how much shit they throw at you, no matter what kind of situation they put you in, you always find your equilibrium. And they're pissed off about it. This family is pissed off about it because they can't force you into a corner. They want to knock you off so bad. This magic is not working. That's just what it is. It says, are imbalanced. This card brings feelings of comfort, love, kindness, compassion, and tolerance. Menstruation and birth are considered rites of passage or internal initiations. Men have also undergone their sacred initiations to be able to enter this integration and fulfill their true purpose. It is in the blackness of the void / the womb that the seed alchemizes and begins to grow. Sleep with this card under your pillow to receive messages from your subconscious and other oracles who may be trying to come to you. Each soul is encrypted with a divine journey and blueprint, but we know the external factors can shift our growth. No one can truly hurt you. When this card appears, you are the one who integrates hurt into compassion and love. Work with citrine. New thought pattern. I am confident and it is safe for me to be powerful. They do not like your power because it's like, they don't understand how throughout everything they do, you keep finding your balance. It literally is that. It says, wake up, awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Your Maya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you can see everything differently. This is a goddess rising. You are waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you were living in it. While you're living in it, you came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. Blah, blah, blah. I am receiving and radiating love. They're pissed off. They're really mad because it's like you keep finding your balance despite everything that they're doing. They don't like the fact that you find your north. It's like you always find north. How they said no matter what you do, you can always find north by following the North Star. You always find your north. You always find your north node. Despite everything that they've done, you always find your north. You always land on your feet. They're pissed off about this because it's like it's autonomous for you to find balance within the chaos. No matter what they do, no matter what magic they do, this magic is returning back in the worst way possible. I'm gonna be real with you. Whatever they're doing, this shit is gonna backfire. This magic that they're doing, bro, and that shit gonna be set in too. It is. Ooh. Because they keep trying to bind you and you keep cleansing it out of your energy. You're gone. You're already gone. There's nothing they can do about this. And they keep trying to force you into a corner, but they can't. It's like because it's like you have no desire to come back towards these people. You have no desire to come back towards these people whatsoever. You have no desire to come back towards these people. You're not going back towards these people. Yeah. They're pissed off about it. You have no desire. And they keep doing this curse, sex, and witchcraft to try to bind you. That shit is not working. They keep getting stonewalled. They keep trying to bind you to silence, but they keep getting stonewalled. And it's like they refusing. They can't. It's like they keep getting stonewalled, trying to break down your boundaries. You have no desire to come back towards these people to get back into a repeat pattern, karmic lesson. This is all a fantasy of theirs to return you back to this cycle, get you back into this energy. It's not happening. And they don't want to accept it. Yeah, they don't like it. They don't get how this is happening. That I'm gonna be real with you. They don't get it. They don't. They don't. They don't understand they don't get how you always find balance. They don't get it. They really don't. Like, this family is losing their shit. They really don't. They don't understand how you always find your north node. They don't understand how you always find your balance. They don't understand how you always get back to where you need to be every single time. They don't get it. They're pissed off about it too. They're angry about it as if you're the problem, but you're not. They don't get it. But you know, that's it. Like, that's just what it is. Divine feminine is free. But it's like you keep cleansing them out of your energy. They can't get near you. They can't get in your energy. They're blocked. Whatever binding they keep trying to put on you is over. It's really just over, and they need to accept that this is over. Like, they don't want to accept it, but it's just kind of what it is. All right. Well, that's all I got for Aries. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I'll post. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Final thoughts. This shit is genuinely over, and they really gotta let this shit go. But you know, they ain't gonna stop until, you know, 3 days before, 3 days after. The eclipse is tomorrow, so you know they gonna hold out hope. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit about to fail. It is what it is. All right. 3:43 on the clock. Cannot make this shit up. 3:43. All right, but don't forget to cleanse your energy, take your spiritual bath, do your protection spells, protection rituals, read your scripture, stay prayed up. Whatever you subscribe to, just make sure you got self-love. And if you feel like nobody's on your side and you feel like nobody loves you, know that I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace, guys. Bye.